A lot of people are walking around in today's society filled with low self-esteem, an inferiority complex, because they feel as though that they don't measure up. And I believe this is the case because a lot of people are unconsciously trying to live up to society's idea of perfection. Society tells us that we need to go on these lavish vacations and shopping sprees and have this type of mate, have material wealth, etc., etc., in order for us to be happy. Because if you don't have these superficial things, then it's like you don't deserve to be happy. A lot of people are walking around feeling as though that they're undeserving to be happy because they don't have the things that society tells them that they need to have in order to be happy. Society tells us that we need the finer things in life in order to live our best lives. That's what society tells us. For many years of my life, I thought the same thing. For many years of my life, I believed in society's idea of perfection. For many years of my life, I suffered from an inferiority complex. I suffered from low self-esteem. I felt as though I just wasn't enough. Felt like I wasn't smart enough, but felt like I wasn't attractive enough. I felt like I never had enough. But you know what? It wasn't until one day that I came across this scripture in the Bible that reads, God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. And just in reading this scripture, helped me to see that there's a discrepancy to what society says about me and what God says about me. There's a discrepancy. And I thought, now which one should I choose to believe? I was already believing in society's idea of perfection. And it got me nowhere but feeling full of fear, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. So I said to myself, maybe what God says about me is true. And I'm believing in lies all this time, which is why I feel as though I don't measure up. And this was the case, because when I realized the fact that I was a child of the Most High God, that's when I started to live a purpose-filled life. That's when I stopped being bitter and I became better. Far too many people are believing in society's lies. That's why you have so many people out here spending more money than what they actually have, just so they can try and impress people that they don't even know or like. They're living out of their means. They're trying to get that external validation from others. All the while, they're the ones that's struggling to make payment on these bills. And even if you're financially rich, you have it like that, well, the fact of the matter is, all of that money that you make in the world still won't be able to fill that empty void that's in your heart. Rich people commit suicide just like poor people. Everybody has their issues. Nobody is better than the next. Our human is equal in God's eyes. You got so many people out here walking around with the head down. All because they unconsciously believe that they don't deserve to be happy. They believe that they don't deserve to be happy because they don't have the things that society tells them that they should have in order to be happy. So therefore, they feel as though that they're undeserving to be happy. I don't have all of these things that society tells me I need to have in order to be happy. Absolutely not. But it wasn't until I realized that I'm a child of the Most High God that I discovered that I'm more than deserving of living my best life now. I am more than deserving of living my best life now. Not tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. Not until I get all of the things that my heart desires. Now, in the now. Why in the now? Because tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. And that's why I am more than deserving of living my best life now. I am more than deserving to be happy in the now, in spite of what I feel I lack. I'm deserving of being happy in spite of what I feel I lack. Some people I work with and some people I have worked with, they just didn't get me because to them, I always seem so happy. I always seem so happy. It's like nothing bothers me. And people didn't realize that and don't realize it. They don't know why I appear to be so happy. And it's quite simple. Because I owe it to myself to live my best life now. Because tomorrow is not promised. I owe it to myself to be happy in the present. Why? Because tomorrow is not promised. I owe it to myself to become the best version of myself. Why? Because tomorrow is not promised. You owe it to yourself each and every day of your life to challenge yourself to be the best that you can possibly be, to do the best that you can possibly do. Why? Because tomorrow is not promised. We all owe it to ourselves to be happy in the present. We all owe it to ourselves to never give up on ourselves. We all owe it to ourselves to do better and be better so we can make our worlds better. Period. If you like what you have heard in this video, then by all means, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. God bless.